The Rock confirms Drew McIntyre's WWE future. Sami Zayn finally opens up on his wife appearing on WWE TV. Dolph Ziggler wins a major world title after getting fired by Triple H. WWE is taking a huge gamble with major champion. Paul Heyman too terrified around Solo. Cody Rhodes' title reign coming to an end soon. And much, much more. Let's dive right in. The Rock confirms Drew McIntyre's WWE future. Drew McIntyre is sticking with WWE, and The Rock made sure everyone knows it. The big news came out on social media, where The Rock gave McIntyre a shout-out and confirmed that he's staying put in WWE. McIntyre's journey recently saw him win the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania XL, but his reign was short-lived. Damian Priest swooped in and took the title after cashing in his Money in the Bank contract right after CM Punk's attack on McIntyre. The Rock's Instagram post sealed the deal, celebrating McIntyre's re-signing with WWE and even giving him a special gift. Man of my word, as you're a man of yours, congratulations Drew McIntyre on signing your new WWE deal. As we talked about after your WrestleMania match, I know this Scottish Claymore represents everything that you, your family, and your country embody. Alba Gubrath. As you know, I wanted to personally hand-deliver this gift to you at your meeting with Nick Khan, but I had warm cheat meals and chilled tequila waiting for me. Congrats again, brother, and cheers to hunger, passion, climbing that mountain, and always entertaining our fans, wrote The Rock. Sami Zayn finally opens up on his wife appearing on WWE TV. Sami Zayn has finally shared some insights about his wife, Khadija Sebe, appearing on WWE television. It was a big deal for Zayn because he's usually quite private about his personal life. Khadija made her debut on WWE TV last year in Montreal, where she showed her support during Zayn's match against Roman Reigns at the Elimination Chamber 2023 Premium Live event. She was also there ringside when Zayn ended Gunther's Intercontinental Championship reign at WrestleMania XL. During a recent chat on the Gorilla Position podcast, the current Intercontinental Champion opened up about his wife's appearances. Zayn admitted to having mixed feelings about it, mainly because of the negativity from some online monsters who don't have anything nice to say. I've been extremely private my whole career and my whole life, actually, but I shielded her specifically from it because she didn't sign up for it, and I just don't think she's built for criticism. The kind of criticism that these monsters online sometimes hurl at us, especially the women or whatever, and I just didn't want to expose her to that, and then somehow or another she ended up kind of involved in the story when we did the match in Montreal, Sami Zayn said. Backstage details on why Triple H split popular team in WWE Draft. On the first night of the 2024 WWE Draft on SmackDown, a popular tag team, the Wolf Dogs, was split up. Raw picked Braun Breaker in the third round, while SmackDown chose Baron Corbin in the supplemental draft after the show ended. Reports from Fightful Select suggest that Triple H and WWE's creative team separated the Wolf Dogs because they see Breaker as a top singles superstar. Meanwhile, Corbin is expected to undergo another gimmick change and start fresh on the main roster. Breaker and Corbin, former rivals turned unlikely tag team partners in WWE NXT, had notable success together. They won the 2024 Men's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic and became NXT Tag Team Champions by defeating the Family. Despite Breaker's call-up to the main roster and signing with SmackDown, the Wolf Dogs continued to team up. However, their championship reign ended after 57 days when they were defeated by Axiom and Nathan Frazer on the April 9th episode of NXT. Dolph Ziggler wins major world title after getting fired by Triple H. Former WWE superstar Nick Nemeth, formerly known as Dolph Ziggler, has made a big splash in the wrestling world after his release from WWE. Nemeth recently clinched the prestigious AAA Mega Championship by defeating Alberto El Patron. This victory comes as no surprise, given Nemeth's seasoned experience in the ring. Following his departure from WWE in September 2023 after a 19-year run, Nemeth wasted no time in making his mark outside the company. He quickly rose to prominence in Impact Wrestling and NJPW, even capturing the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. Now, Nemeth has added another feather to his cap by becoming the face of the Mexican promotion, AAA, with his AAA Mega title win. His match against Alberto El Patron at Triple Mania Hekit Foritsuri, Monterrey showcased his prowess in the ring and headlined the event in spectacular fashion. Interestingly, Ziggler and El Patron were familiar foes in WWE, with Ziggler famously cashing in his Money in the Bank contract on El Patron to claim the World Heavyweight Championship in 2013. Randy Orton sends a message to Kevin Owens after saving him from the Bloodline. Randy Orton had quite the reaction after stepping in to save Kevin Owens from the Bloodline on SmackDown. Owens surprised everyone by attacking Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa backstage, seeking revenge for their previous assault on him. The brawl ended with the Bloodline overpowering Owens, but Orton made a dramatic entrance to even the odds. Together, Orton and Owens quickly dispatched Tonga and Sikoa, standing tall in the ring when it was all over. Shortly after, a Twitter handle announced that the Brawls video had surpassed 1 million views. Orton responded to the tweet, tagging Owens as well, likely acknowledging their victorious teamwork and the buzz surrounding the incident. Triple H is taking huge gamble with major champion. Wrestling veteran Jonathan Coachman believes that WWE taking a chance on Becky Lynch as Women's World Champion might be risky if she hasn't signed a new contract. Lynch won the title by eliminating Liv Morgan in a battle royal on Raw. However, her contract is set to expire in June, and she hasn't confirmed signing a new deal under Triple H's new era in WWE. On the Behind the Turnbuckle podcast, Coachman discussed Lynch's victory, suggesting that her winning the championship implies she may have inked a new contract. He cautioned that if she hasn't, WWE could be taking a gamble, risking Lynch leaving with the title. Did Becky sign the new deal? Because if she didn't, and it's up in about a month from what she said on the Ariel Helwani show, are they rolling the dice? Because the last thing you don't want is your champion to have the strap when they walk out the door. We've seen that years ago with Bret Hart. It's not a good look. So it tells me, Tommy Carlucci, she does have a new deal done, he said. Paul Heyman too terrified around Solo Sikoa. Former WWE manager Jim Cornette recently discussed the impact of Solo Sikoa's aggressive takeover on Paul Heyman. Since WrestleMania, Sikoa has assumed control of the Bloodline in Roman Reigns' absence. He ousted Jimmy Uso from the faction, added Tama Tonga, and even prevented Heyman from communicating with Reigns by destroying his phone on SmackDown. In a clip from the Jim Cornette Experience, Cornette highlighted Heyman's precarious position following Reigns' departure. He noted Heyman's unease around Tonga due to unfamiliarity and praised Heyman's portrayal of Sikoa's ascent within the Bloodline. This indicates a significant shift in dynamics within the faction and adds intrigue to Heyman's role in managing the evolving situation. There's Paul looking like he's shutting himself. He's nervous. He doesn't know what this guy is. An unknown quantity. He's a wild card. He could kill me at any minute. He's nervous around Solo. He's disturbed. He's doing this very well. Cody Rhodes' WWE title reign coming to an end soon. Former WWE superstar Aiden English has shared his thoughts on Cody Rhodes' reign as undisputed WWE champion, speculating that Rhodes could hold the title until WrestleMania 41. The American Nightmare made history by ending Roman Reigns' nearly 4-year reign at WrestleMania XL. The following night on Raw, Rhodes was confronted by The Rock, who announced his intention to challenge him upon his WWE return before taking a hiatus. English, speaking on the Rebooked podcast, suggested that while Rhodes might not hold the title for the full 4 years, his reign could last several months or even until next year's WrestleMania. He further predicted a potential showdown between Rhodes and the final boss at next year's Mania, where Rhodes might drop the undisputed WWE Championship. This speculation adds an intriguing layer to the ongoing narrative surrounding Rhodes' championship reign and the potential challengers he may face in the future. I would imagine Cody is not in line for any even remotely transitional reign, even if it doesn't last another 4 years. I mean, we're getting 6, 8, 9 months out of this at least. I would imagine probably even next year's Mania. I can see Cody walking into Mania as champion. Yeah, I think we're gonna go to Cody Rock potentially at 41. I feel like they might hold off on that. That or we get ourselves around to Rock Roman finally proper and going somewhere else with Cody, he said.